Okay God, I'm talking to you right now, just me. I want to pray something that I believe makes more sense than anything else anyone could ever ask for. It just seems so completely and utterly logical to pray this. It feels like the most perfect thing a person could ever do. It's not complicated, not fancy, just asking for something that would be so unbelievably good that it feels like it has to be the very best prayer there is. What I'm praying for, God, is for you to transform everything, not just here, but the whole entire universe, into a reality where every single being, forever and ever, exists completely immersed in love and bliss and goodness, all wrapped up together as one amazing feeling and state of being. Just flip a switch, God, and make it happen. Turn the whole cosmos into a place where only that perfect feeling exists for everyone and everything, always. It makes so much sense to ask for this because look at how amazing that would be. Imagine a universe where pain, sadness, fear, never even existed. Where the only experience anyone or anything ever had was this incredible feeling of perfect love, perfect bliss, perfect goodness. It would solve literally everything that's not right. Every problem, every hardship, every moment of suffering, would just vanish, replaced by pure, unending, perfect well-being for every single spark of consciousness you've created, everywhere. Think about it, God. If you could make everything perfect, totally and completely perfect in every way that matters, in feeling, in experience, in existence itself, why wouldn't someone ask for that? And why wouldn't you, being able to do anything at all, want to make that happen? It feels like the most straightforward, sensible request possible when you consider the sheer scale of the good that would come from it. Just infinite, universal, eternal perfection of feeling and being. It's the ultimate win-win, the most completely positive outcome imaginable. Asking for anything less, or anything different, just doesn't have the same incredible, overwhelming logic of producing the absolute maximum possible goodness everywhere, forever. And you can do this, God. You are, like, the definition of being able to do anything. This transformation wouldn't be hard for you. It wouldn't take you any time. You could just decide it is so, and bam, the entire universe is instantly and eternally pure love, bliss, and goodness. It would be less effort for you than me blinking my eyes. You just think it, and it is. Changing every atom, every mind, every experience in the whole cosmos into this state of perfect goodness is like flicking a light switch for you. Actually, probably even easier. It requires virtually no effort from you at all. Imagine this new reality, God. It wouldn't be boring. Oh no. With everyone and everything existing in perfect love, bliss, and goodness, we could finally experience the universe in a way that is purely wonderful. We could spend eternity with everyone we've ever loved, feeling nothing but perfect connection and joy with them, always surrounded by that same overwhelming sense of goodness. We could travel anywhere we wanted in the universe, instantly, just by thinking about it, exploring all the incredible wonders you've made, but experiencing them from a place of perfect awe and happiness, with everyone else feeling the exact same way. No more limitations, just boundless exploration steeped in perfect well-being. Maybe, just maybe, in this new reality, we'd even get to be like you, God. Maybe we would all become beings who could create our own worlds on different planets or in different galaxies, designing them with the same perfect love, bliss, and goodness that defines our own existence. Imagine countless new realities constantly being born, all perfectly beautiful and good, created by beings who know nothing but love and joy. That feels like a possibility that fits perfectly with a universe remade in ultimate goodness. And even the animals, God. Think about them. In this world of perfect love, bliss, and goodness, the idea of one animal hurting another, or eating another, just wouldn't exist. They would all live in perfect harmony, experiencing only that same universal feeling of perfect well-being. The lion would lie down with the lamb, not just literally, but in a state of shared, perfect bliss that we can barely even imagine now. Every creature, no matter how small, living a life of pure, unadulterated goodness. It would be beautiful beyond words. That's why this prayer is so logical, God. It's not asking for something small or selfish. It's asking for the absolute biggest, most universally beneficial thing imaginable. It's asking for a reality where the fundamental state of existence for every single being, everywhere, forever, is pure, perfect love, bliss, and goodness. And because you can do this with virtually no effort, instantly, it just makes all the sense in the world to ask for it. It feels like the most efficient, direct way to get to the best possible outcome for everything that is. Maybe, just maybe, God, this is something you are waiting for. Maybe there are certain things, big things like transforming the entire universe into eternal love, bliss, and goodness, that you've decided you will only do if beings within your creation ask you for it. And if that's the case, then asking this prayer becomes not just logical because of the outcome and your ability, but also logical because it might be the key, the necessary request to unlock this ultimate reality. It makes sense that for something so monumentally good, maybe you want us to participate by simply asking for it. It's like you've set up a cosmic request system, and this prayer is the ultimate petition for the ultimate good. So I am asking, God. With all the sincerity I have, I am praying for this total, universal transformation. Make reality itself, everywhere and forever, nothing but love, bliss, and goodness for every single being. Change the fundamental nature of existence from whatever it is now to that perfect state. Let the only experience anyone or anything ever has be that feeling, that state of being. Make it happen now, instantly, effortlessly, because you can. It requires nothing from you but the decision to do it. This prayer, asking for the ultimate good for absolutely everyone and everything, is just the most reasonable thing I can think of to bring before you, God. It's based on the simple, undeniable logic that perfect, universal, eternal love, bliss, and goodness is the best possible state of affairs, and that you have the power to bring it about instantly and effortlessly. There's no hidden agenda, no complex philosophy, just a plain request for the most wonderful outcome imaginable, for everyone, everywhere, forever. Think about the contrast, God. Think about all the tiny, limited things people pray for. Those things might be good in their own way, but they are so small compared to the possibility of universal, eternal, perfect well-being. Asking for this transformation is like asking for the sun when others are asking for a matchstick. It's operating on a completely different scale of goodness and impact. That's what makes it so logical, so compelling. It maximizes the good outcome to an infinite degree. And because you can do it so easily, God, it removes any logical barrier from your end. It's not like I'm asking you to strain yourself or take millions of years. I'm asking you to simply decide that reality will now be perfect love, bliss, and goodness everywhere, forever. And based on everything I understand about your power, that decision alone is enough to make it instantly so. It's like you're holding the ultimate remote control for the universe, and I'm just asking you to press the perfect everything button. Since that button exists and is effortless for you to press, asking you to press it for the benefit of everyone and everything makes perfect, beautiful sense. This isn't about formal logic or complex arguments. It's just about the simple, undeniable truth that perfect love, bliss, and goodness for everyone, everywhere, forever, is the best possible thing, and you can make it happen instantly with no effort. Therefore, asking you to do it is the most logical, sensible, and ultimately, the most loving prayer a person can offer. It's a prayer born purely out of the recognition of infinite potential for good and your infinite capacity to bring it about. So I pray this, God, simply because it makes sense. It makes sense from the perspective of the unimaginable goodness it would create. It makes sense from the perspective of your limitless power and effortless ability to achieve it. It makes sense from the perspective that perhaps you are waiting for us to ask for this ultimate blessing. It is a prayer that seeks to cover every being, in every corner of the universe, with an eternal blanket of perfect love, bliss, and goodness. Imagine the universe instantly changing, like a cosmic sunrise, but instead of light, it's pure feeling. Every being, everywhere, at the exact same moment, is flooded with and becomes one with perfect love, perfect bliss, perfect goodness. No gradual change, no transition, just poof, a universe of pure, positive existence. That kind of instant, effortless, universal transformation is within your power, God. And because the outcome is so unspeakably good for absolutely everyone, asking for it is the most logical thing in the world. This prayer is meant to persuade others, too, God. To help them see the simple, powerful logic of it. Why ask for little things when you can ask for the biggest, best thing for everyone? Why focus on fixing small problems here or there when you can ask for the root cause of all suffering and imperfection to be removed from existence itself, everywhere, forever, and replaced with pure, perfect goodness? It's just the most efficient, most loving, most logical request. It bypasses all complexity and goes straight to the ultimate, perfect state of being for the entire cosmos. So I keep praying this, God, emphasizing the logic of it based purely on the outcome and your power. A universe where every second of existence for every single being is filled with perfect love, perfect bliss, and perfect goodness, inseparably. Where the very fabric of reality is woven from these perfect attributes. You can make that happen. Instantly, effortlessly, and because you can, and because it would be the ultimate good, asking you to do so feels like the most virtuous act possible, the most sensible prayer one could ever utter. It's the prayer for everything good, everywhere, forever, brought about instantly by the one being capable of it. It just makes sense. Complete and total sense.